Hi art students. Let's learn today how to make a grid from a print of something that you printed on the computer, like a flower, and turn that into a beautiful pastel drawing. So follow along. Here we go. Okay, so you're going to find a picture online of a flower and bring it into Word and print it so that it takes up a lot of this 8 by 10 paper that, computer paper that you have. So I want it to be just maybe one flower or two flowers, not that a close-up of a flower like Georgia O'Keeffe. You're going to make a 1 by 1 inch grid. In order to do that, I like to do the grid on the paper, on the print, with a black marker, black thin Sharpie marker, and then the one that we do on the paper is with a pencil. So you're going to take it and you're going to make the grid on this side by putting little dashes. And then you're going to go to this side of the paper and put dashes. Then you're going to take the ruler and do this, right? So that you have equal blocks on both sides. And then you're going to change sides and do it here. After you're done that, you want to label it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, right? So you're going to label that, and then you're going to label the numbers on the length. So the idea is to do it something like this paper, for example, right? Once you have that done, you're going to take a light pencil. If you have the pencil set, you could use anything from a B to a HB to an H pencil. But whatever you use, you're going to use a light pencil, not a heavy pencil. You're going to begin at the 0, not at the edge of the ruler. Begin at the 0, and then tick marks all the way down the paper. So we're creating a 1 by 1 inch grid on this watercolor paper or pastel paper. But I gave out watercolor paper, so that would be good. Notice that it's very, very light what I'm doing, because we are going to erase this grid later on. But this is like a cool way to establish a guideline, and drawings turn out really well like this. So then you're connecting them like this. You're going to do the same thing, make them rows down, finish that. It's going to look like this, right? So you can see that I've started using the grid to follow the flower. So I'm going to be looking in 5D for this one here. And if you notice in 5D, one of the tricks that I often use is I just draw in the print that I'm trying to copy. I split it into 4s so I can make it really easy for myself. Then whatever is in this box, I'm going to draw. So I see this like shape like this. We're drawing the contours of the shapes. We're not trying to do any shading at this point. So then I look 5D. I find 5D, and then I see I could even draw like a light grid here, and I can see that I need to come down and here. So just draw what you see in the box. Try not to think of it at this moment as a flower. Just draw what you're seeing in the boxes. So I see this. Now on this shape, there's this odd shape here. Really don't think about it as a flower or any object. Just think about it as the shapes that are fitting into the box. Like that. So you're going to do the practice, copy the snowdrops sheet just to get an idea of what you're doing before you move on to this little more, you know, challenging. You're up for the challenge. You've been doing great things all year. Now I'm in block 6, F, and here we go. And now I'm in block 6 at 5. All right, and I will continue and come back.